Trucker is back in the building. Doing a quick video for you guys. I don't know if you guys could see me that well because I have all these red lights everywhere. But I was going to make a quick video because there's some exciting information, some exciting news that just dropped. It didn't just drop, but it just went in effect um, like now, today. So I wanted to give you guys the information, the tea. So get your glasses ready. I'm trying to find a way to mount y'all because again, I can't find my mount. I hate that. I hate when that happens. I'm gonna wait until a few of y'all get in here, and while I'm waiting, oh, I did find it. What's up, Jazzy? Got your teacup? All right. Shout out to Keeping It 100 Experiences, Miss Pinky Baby. She is officially a part of the Money Squad. So I want everybody to give her congratulations. She is teamed up with the best, and now we're about to make this moolah. Man, let me tell you, she had a great experience. I can't wait to see her in her video that she's gonna do talking about her experience. I said no matter what it is, good or bad, just do it. So let me see if this will work. I guess that'll work. Nah, that's not gonna work. I need a better system for fucking doing these videos. Um, what can I use? Okay. I got a way to finagle some stuff. By the way, look what I got. Variant gave it to me for Driver Appreciation Week. I have two TVs now. I like this one better though. I like this TV better. Let me see if I can finagle some type of mount for you guys. I still haven't really unpacked from the expo. So I still got a whole bunch of stuff everywhere. I'm about to try to set y'all up so I can tell y'all the tea. There, that's better. Okay. Anywho, let's make it pretty back there so you see the pillow. Okay, whatever. Thank you, Jazzy. Okay, so look, real quick. What Varian is doing is appreciation to all the drivers, right? They're offering a bonus to all the drivers. So, this is the bonus. Of course, right now, if you have a year or less experience, you're making 56 cents per mile. And if you have a year or more or 24 months or more experience, you're making 60 cents per mile. You average they I like to say they guarantee 2,500 miles a week. If you run and there's no traffic, there's no weather, if it's perfect conditions, you're guaranteed to get at least 2,500 miles a week. Now, if you drive though, if you run, you know how to run your clock, you'll get more than that. You'll get about 33,000, 3,500 miles a week, probably. So, what Varian is doing is if you hit 2,400 miles a week, you're going to get an additional 4 cents per mile on top of whatever you're making. So if you're making 56 cents per mile, you're going to make 60 cents per mile. If you hit 2,400 miles on all the miles that you make, that you've hit. So if you do 2,500 miles, you're going to be getting paid 60 cents per mile if you're at 56 cents per mile, or you get paid 64 cents per mile if you're at 60 cents per mile if you hit over 2,400 miles. So that's a great increase. That's a good bonus. I never had a company do that before. I know they have fuel surcharges and stuff like that at other companies, but since I've been here, I started with Variant and I was making, I think I started here making 56 cents per mile or 52. I don't know. We got two raises since I've been here. to currently that's gonna to the 60 cent per mile, and then they're doing the bonus of the extra 4 cent per mile if you run over 2,400 miles. And not only did they do that, from now until the new year. No, the bonuses don't get higher the longer you've been here. They just do them just randomly, just to thank the drivers. Um, so previously, it was when if you wanted to come over to Variant, you had to have at least a year experience. Now you just have to have 6 months experience and that's until the new year. I don't know if they're going to extend that, but for right now, currently, it's 6 months experience. You don't need to have a year experience to come over to Variant. So if you guys know anybody, I'm so tired. If you guys know anybody who is looking to come to Variant, I would say take advantage of it before the new year is over, because you're going to get your referral bonus. I mean, not referral, but your transition pay, which is about, I think it's 2,500. Don't quote me on that because I haven't checked. It's either 2,000 or 2,500. You only have to have 6 months experience. And if you drive over 2,400 miles, you'll get 4 cent per mile extra on top of what you're getting. So for all miles driven, you'll get either 60 cents or 64 cents per mile. I think that's awesome. That is awesome. Um, I looked at my paycheck stub today because they print the paycheck stubs out like late Wednesday, early Thursday. And my year to date since I've been with Variant and kind of like US Express, because remember I was working for US Express. I started in October, then I came over to Variant in February, and I've been working for Variant. When I was with US Express, I was driving locally. I was only getting about 1,000 miles a week local, and I was getting paid 43 cents per mile. And then I switched over to Variant. So my year to date right now is at, I don't remember now. I think it was 68,000, 58 or 68,000, over 58 or 68,000 year to date. So that's including Variant and US Express. But if I keep going how I'm going, I'm about to hit 6 digits, 6 digits income by the end of the year. So I would say, if y'all really want to make some money, you need to come over here. We don't do teams yet, not yet. Can you imagine? Thank you, Howard. Right now, they're trying to perfect, because since Variant is fairly new, they're trying to perfect, the solo over the road driving before they add more things. This company is still growing, so they don't want to add other stuff before perfecting and mastering the easy, simple stuff, which is we got to master the optimizer, we got to master over the road solo driving, we got to get the trailer situation situated, and the ambassadors. Man, if they had teams, oof, mm, I would actually team here. I would team here. I would actually do lease purchase here. I wouldn't have to do lease purchase though. 250,000 for teams. I don't know about US Express, but I wouldn't have to do lease purchase here because since I'm doing the ambassador program, I get all the benefits of lease purchase without even having to lease a truck. I don't have all the responsibilities of leasing a truck. I make I'll be making that kind of money anyway. I'm trying to get to a point where I have one recruit a week. If I bring in one driver a week, that's $8,000 a month. So, why can't you double those benefits? What do you mean? We don't have to go to New York City. We can decline loads to New York City. But if I get just on drivers alone, if I get one driver a week, that's 20,000. I mean 20,000. That's $8,000 a month on top of all of my miles. You work for Pam. I love Pam drivers because Pam drivers are going through the ringer. Y'all not getting paid anything. Click the link under this video or email me, dollfacetrucker@gmail.com, so I can talk to you because Pam sucks. Oh my gosh. There's so many drivers transferring over here from Pam. It's not even funny. I believe a truck at Stevens Transport for 1 year and it stressed me out. I bet. Recruitment benefits that are similar to lease purchase plus benefits of lease purchase. Why can't I double recruitment benefits that are similar to lease purchase and benefits of lease purchase? I don't know any benefits of lease purchase. I don't know anything about it because I'm not a lease purchase. I've heard things. I've heard that you lease a truck with the company, you're in charge of your fuel, you're in charge of your maintenance, oil changes, breakdowns. You get a discount because you get a discount through the company, but you got to make truck payments and stuff like that. While your settlement sheet might be a good penny, pretty penny, you will still have to take an account that you are a lease purchase. So you have to pay for your truck, pay for your insurance. I guess you have to have some type of miscellaneous side money put aside just in case the truck breaks down. You got to do your fuel, and that's just too much. I don't want to do all of that. Um, 900 a week. Oh, girl, yes, please tell him yes, tell him to come over here to Variant. You just got a pay raise 14 to 60 cent. Yeah, see, I don't want to do no lease purchase. Um, I So we don't have dispatchers or planners, right? So the load comes through is they're automatically planned out based on how many hours you have in your clock, where you're located at, stuff like that. I just get the load. I know where I'm going, what I'm doing. I know all of that. Um, the only time I talk to anybody is if I have a problem or I have a question. I can send the message. They respond quickly. OPS does, or I can call. I don't have anybody calling me, asking me, telling me none of that. Nobody bothers me. I can run whatever route I want to run. If I want to go out of route too many miles, like 200 or more miles, then I just call and let them know so they can do the whatever they got to do on their end. I don't have to worry about fuel. I don't have to worry about maintenance. I don't have to worry about breakdown because I go to US Express for that. And I make about, if I'm running good with all of my recruits, my check would probably be about 1,800 to 2,000 a week. Without any recruits, just driving between 1,500 and 1,800 a week. But I don't know what that looks like because I have drivers under my squad. So the only time I have a little bitty check is if I'm at home on home time and have not driven any miles. Dang, see, no, that doesn't happen over here. Over here, all you gotta do is just go get go get the fuel. You can fuel anywhere you want to fuel. You don't have to follow the fuel solution. You don't have to follow the route solution. Why is your company better than Express? US Express? Well, US Express has dispatchers and planners. Variant doesn't. Um, US Express, you have to follow the route solution, the route solution, and fuel solution. Variant, you don't. US Express treats you like a number. Variant doesn't. They know you by name. US Express goes by the book. Variant can kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Deviate from the rules a little bit. For example, if I had a load where it didn't deliver until Monday and I got there on Friday, they was going to pay me $250 layover pay. That may not be a lot, but those little things add up by the end of the week. Or for example, US Express says that you have to deliver your load with 2 hours or more on your clock. Variant says if you deliver your load with 2 hours or less on your clock and US Express won't allow you to PC, then Variant will actually send the tow truck to tow you to the safe haven. Um, US Express says if you're taking a 34-hour reset on the road, you have to stay in your truck. Variant says if you take a 34-hour reset on the road, we'll put you in a hotel room. US Express doesn't have refrigerators in their trucks. Variant does. I don't even think they have APUs in their trucks either. Variant does. Um, what else? Just the way you're treated. Um, you're treated like a person. You're paid for all of your miles. With US Express, you can't go out of route. If you go out of route, then each mile that you go out of route, they're going to put that on your paycheck. At Variant, you can take any route you want to, and if you're going to go out of route and it's a significant amount of miles out of route, you just call OPS and tell them what route you're taking so they can put that in the system. Northeast, no, I get stuck between Texas, Louisiana, Missouri, Indiana, sometimes Pennsylvania, Virginia, Florida, Mississippi. Upset? Who's upset? You haven't obviously been watching my videos because I'm loving life right now. I'm not upset. I'm happy. I'm living life. I haven't even been upset about anything in a long time. And even when it does seem like there's something that would upset me, you can't tell because it wouldn't be nothing regarding trucking because Variant takes care of it. US Express doesn't really care about if you're sick or if you know, I don't know because I didn't work for US Express like over the road. I was local. But for example, with Variant, if you get sick and you don't have your benefits yet, they'll pay for your prescription. They'll send US Express. I don't know about the personal conveyance, but with you Variant, if you want to go somewhere, you don't even have to take your bobtail. They'll send you a lift anywhere you want to go. You don't have to use your bobtail and personal convey, which I love because you still got to be in trucker mode if you're using your bobtail. Um, US Express will put you in a hotel that's cheap. Variant will put you in a good hotel. Um, they actually only give you put you in hotels that they have inside doors. I think they have to be 4 stars or more. Like they have a criteria for the type of hotel they put drivers in. Mostly, I've been staying in Marriott hotels and Hilton hotels. So those are nice. They pay for your food. They put food in your refrigerator. One of my drivers, they gave him a whole kit, like flashlight, all kind of like little trinkets and tools and stuff. No, we don't do any touch loads, not at all. No touch freight. Dedicated, not yet. Are they separate entities or under the same umbrella with different names? We're under the same umbrella, but we're separate entities. Um, it's kind of like Facebook and Instagram. It's under the same umbrella, but they're different entities. Uh, Facebook and Instagram kind of like run the same though, but we use US Express for the shop for all the back end stuff. All the back end stuff that you will hire a service to do, we use US Express for that. So safety, fuel department, breakdown, payroll, HR, that's all US Express. No, you can ask all the questions you want. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, US Express does some crazy stuff. We don't answer to US Express when it comes to like a boss. We answer to Cameron, which I posted a video before I went live of Cameron talking to the drivers, telling the drivers about the 4 cent per mile thing. So, and he's really accessible, right? If you have a problem with something, everybody else has the authority to take care of that problem. But for some reason, if your problem doesn't get handled, for example, um, when I went to get my passport for this Cancun trip, which Variant's paying for, they're sending us to Cancun for 5 days, 4 nights, all inclusive with PTO, and we could bring a plus one. They paid for my passport that week when I went to go get my passport. because we have an optimizer and we don't have planners, I set my home time for Georgia. What up, Tavares? So I can go get my passport because they didn't have any appointments in Houston. So I told the optimizer that I wanted to go to Georgia. No, you don't have to pay for that stuff. Hell no. No, not at all. Lester, no. Um, so you just drop a hook at DC's, right? What the shipper you haul for? Do they have after hour staff to help with those issues? We have staff that helps 24/7 with any issue you may have. You don't never have to worry and wait until the next morning to talk to anybody. We have a lot of drop and hook and a lot of we have a few live loads and a lot of drop and hooks. Um, but so what was I saying? Shit. Um, okay, so I set my home time to go to Tunnel Hill to get my passport. The whole process and everything that I had to do was about a week. So I wasn't driving for like 5 to 7 days. The dispatcher, it's not dispatchers. We don't have dispatchers. We have operations staff. They're available 24/7 and they can assist you with anything you need 24/7. Excuse me for coughing. Um, so I wasn't driving for that week. And then I finally got a load from Tunnel Hill to Pennsylvania. And when I got to Pennsylvania after not driving for a week, they're like, "Oh, I got there like on a Friday. I don't remember. I think I got there on a I don't remember what day I got there, but I remember they said they wanted me to do a PM on my truck and I couldn't leave. And the PM was going to be for 3 days later. That's the first appointment. I'm like, no, that's not happening. I haven't been driving. I can't sit for 3 days. I'm not doing the PM. I got to go back to Tunnel Hill anyway because I'm going to do an interview with somebody at Tunnel Hill. So I'm going back to Tunnel Hill to do it. No, they don't have serious attitude problems. You never have to worry about that's the whole point of variant. The reason the meaning of variant means different. And different mean the variant is different because they treat you like you're supposed to be treated like a driver. They know who you are, they know your name. They're always happy to talk to you. You never have any problems with anybody. You're not going to ever have an issue with OPS because they're not dispatchers. They're not overworked and underworked and they don't have a huge load of people that they got to manage. They're just here to help us. They're like our assistants. So, like a personal assistant, kind of speak. So, if you ever have any type of issue, you just call them. Like, if there is a problem with OPS and Cameron found out about it, it would be a serious issue. They would be in big, huge trouble because we don't. That's not the variant way. We call it the variant way. But anyway, so I had to go back to Tunnel Hill after that, and I'm like, I'll just do my thing in Tunnel Hill, my PM. So when I got to Tunnel Hill, they wanted me to wait like 4 days until I got my PM. So I happened to be talking to Cameron about something, and he was like, "So how's everything going?" And I'm like, He's like, where you at today?" I'm like, "I'm sitting in Tunnel Hill." He's like, "Why are you sitting?" And I just explained to him, well, I had to do this, and that with the passport, and then I had to do a PM, but they wanted me to wait, so I came to Tunnel Hill, and they want me to wait. And he was like, "Oh no, you're not waiting. I'm gonna fix that." And we didn't talk no more that night. The next morning, I got a phone call from upper management and operations (OPS) to $300 in my account, lunch on Variant, and a brand new truck. They said since that truck has to do a PM on the truck, and they want you to wait 4 days to get the PM, how about we just put you in a brand new truck? You don't have to wait. You can move out and head out today, just like that. So they just Cameron didn't like the fact that he heard about all of that stuff. He didn't like the fact that I was sitting. He doesn't like the fact that any drivers sit. He doesn't want drivers sitting. He wants them rolling. And if you have to sit, cool. If that's something personally that you want to deal with, but he found out that we can't idle our trucks. Um, they won't idle until it's over 100 degrees. He was like, "What the hell? You're gonna fucking die." He says just like that. "You're gonna fucking die. What the fuck you mean? We can't idle. You can't idle a truck." Somebody get somebody on the phone and talk about that right now. Like get somebody on the phone right now about this. And if he tells me it's something about fuel consumption, I'm firing his ass. He was hot. He was pissed because why can't we idle our trucks over 100? Why can't it be 80 or 70 degrees, right? So he don't like that. He don't play that. He wants the drivers to be taken care of. The variant always says the number one customer is the driver, not the shippers or not the receivers, but the driver, and they actually treat us like that. Let me see what your comments are. Problems like Stevens and Swift have attitude problems. They think they're God's gift to the world. Well, they treat us drivers like we're God's gift to the world. That's how they treat us. And in return, we treat them like every time I go into Tunnel Hill, I try to do something nice for somebody. Or one of our drivers bought everybody in Tunnel Hill lunch, all the operation staff, because they're so awesome. They're so nice and so sweet, and they always go above and beyond to take care of us. So we have to take care of them. Have you ever heard of that? Drivers giving lunch to operation staff? You've never heard of that, right? That happens on a regular basis here because that's how awesome OPS is. I love OPS. Shout out to OPS. Does Variant have personal drive time? We have PC, but is governed by U.S. Express. So Variant's answer to that is if you need to go anywhere personally, you can get a Lyft, and Variant will pay for it. A Lyft, a Uber, they'll pay for you to go anywhere. All you got to do is send a message. They'll do it two ways. Either they'll do it for you, or you tell them when you want to leave, and they'll send you a link. And when you're ready to take the Lyft, you just click the link, and it order the Lyft for you. So you never have to drive your truck anywhere, which I like because that camera, the outward facing camera, and drivers cutting you off and stuff, I don't have time for that. Why doesn't Variant adopt the ways of Variant? Why does Express adopt the ways of Variant? It seems more like driver company Variant compared to being a number Express. Um, I look at it like this, and this is just my own personal opinion. I'm a trucking company. DollFace Trucker is a trucking company. My daughter says, I want a trucking company. I want to be like you. Okay, I say as DollFace Trucker Company, I'll invest in your company. You can start your own company. That's your baby. Now the startup cost is a lot of money. I want you to be successful. So instead of, hiring somebody for your shop and all that, and HR and payroll and all that, hiring all those services, you can use mine. All you got to do is worry about hiring drivers and bringing drivers on and building your fleet. And I'll invest in that. So use my DOT number because that's expensive. Use my insurance because that's expensive, and then that'll be your baby. So my child, go ahead and open your own trucking company, and I'll be the parent company. It works out for both. That's my understand. That's my interpretation of how Variant and U.S. Express's relationship is. Um, U.S. Express is the parent company. Variant is the sister company or the daughter company or whatever type of company you want to call it, but they're separate. Variant it's its own baby, and US Express is its own thing, which is cool. Do they have a good retirement plan? I believe so. It does sound good from somebody who knows about it, and I was talking to them about it. They said it's good. I haven't participated in it yet. I don't know why. I'm not well versed on that. Baby steps. Baby steps. Got to get there first. It's hot. Hold on. I'm leaning towards Variant. I'm sick of the dog, the pony shows at Swift. I'm already experienced that with Stevens. I mean, what's stopping you from coming over here? Um, what's stopping you? Send me an email after this video. I'll give you my number. We could talk about it, and you can make a decision if it's something that you might be interested in. But I mean, Variant listens to all the drivers and all the issues that the drivers are facing, and then they try to be the solution to that problem. So whatever problems you had with any other company, Variant says, not only are we going to fix the problem, but we're going to do one better and be better than that company. Like Cameron, he'll be playing. When he hears something that, for example, before we got our raise, right? I did a video and y'all was saying, well, Crete is paying 61 cent per mile or 60 cent per mile or something like that. I told Cameron, and Cameron was like, bet. He didn't say that, but I bet he said that in his head, bet. So like the next morning, we got a raise. And then 24 hours later, we got another raise. And now this currently at 56 and 60 cent per mile. He's very competitive. He doesn't want anybody to be better than his company. So if he hears something that another company is doing, he's going to do it. Like he's going to try to one up the other companies. And that's what I like about it because it all works in favor for the driver. Like, because we don't have dispatchers and planners, we cut out the middleman. We don't got to pay them people. That's more money in our pocket. Kenworths and Peterbilts. We're getting new Kenworths. We have new Kenworths. We have 2022 Kenworths and we have 2022 Kenworth next generation. This truck is a 2022 Kenworth. When I got it, I had only like 500 and something miles on it. It's very pay. I don't know how much is Crete paying right now. I think so though. I think they are. I think Variant is paying more than Crete. I'm thinking about getting into a next generation Kenworth. I just got to run for some more. I don't feel like stopping and changing trucks right now, but I like the headlights. I like the whole. It's beautiful, boy. We have next generation Kenworths. Eee! Man, but yeah, we have 2022 Freightliners and Kenworths. Sure do. And we are industry leading in pay, industry leading in benefits. We actually offer, well, US Express offers, but they're giving it to Variant too, full ride scholarships. You can get a full ride scholarship for you and a dependent in anything that you want to study, undergrad, master's, and bachelor's. So bachelor's, master's, and I think PhD. Is it PhD? Yeah, I think it's three of them. Full ride scholarship. 62 cent at the lowest. Well, if you drive over 2,400 miles, you're going to get 64 cent at Variant. And then if you're an ambassador, you're going to make 2 cents per mile for every mile that your recruit brings in. I have 10 recruits. I'm making 2 cents per mile for every mile that they drive. I actually have 7 because or 8 because I think 2 left. So I get 2 cents per mile for every mile they drive. So technically 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I'm making 60, 74, 78 cent per mile technically right now. That's way more than any trucking company is paying as a company driver. Put it like this. I don't know any company drivers that's making 6 figures. None. We do have a terminal or a drop lot in Fontana. I am still aspiring for my JD. It is possible through Variant, not through Variant because they don't pay for the JD, but I am still aspiring for that. How many miles do I get per week? At least 2,500 miles if I'm driving. I do a lot of extracurricular stuff. We just did the She Trucking Expo. Um, Before that, what did I do before that? We had the CNN interview, and before that, we had the CNN photo shoot, and then I have home time. Just recently, my son's birthday, so I'm not driving a lot, but you're gonna get at least 2,500 miles a week. On a good week, a regular driving week, you'll get about 3,000, 3,500 miles. Very needs to be put on the top of the paint. We're trying to get there. What up? What up, princess? We're trying to get there. How do you get on that list? What's that list? Where is that list located? So I can write them and tell them about variants. But see, people they don't understand the model right now. Variant has a totally different model. Google, of course. What do you look like? Cause that name, creamy Latina woman. Mm. What you look like? Are you cute? You thick? Creamy? I'm sorry. It's just that name. I mean, shit. I'm sure you get that a lot. um, but the model, the business model that they got going on here, it's a must. I have some content coming out. I gotta get it downloaded from my. I do like women. I sure do. I need to get it downloaded from my GoPro to my phone, and I don't have enough memory on my phone. I don't know how to work an iPhone to where I can get more memory because I bought storage space, but I still don't have memory. But I can download pictures, and I could take pictures, and I could take video, but I can't download the video from my GoPro to my phone. And when I used to be able to download video from my GoPro to my phone, now I can't. So I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know how that works, but I have my tablet. I downloaded it to my tablet when I have a chance. I will edit those videos and upload them to YouTube, but I, it's a struggle. It's a struggle to try to make time for everything that I got to do. I got the name from my friend on PlayStation now. It just got stuck in my head. I feel you. All right. I feel you. That's a crazy name, though. That's catchy. It gets people's attention for sure. I got a new vape, y'all. This is my vape. Nick Salt. It's a new vape. And it lasts me a very long time. It takes me a long time to smoke one of these. I just hit it like once or twice every couple of hours. When with my vape, I used to just constantly hit it and hit it and hit it. This nicotine is a lot more stronger, so I don't have to hit it as much. He's not in the truck anymore with me because unfortunately, this Kenworth is smaller than my Freightliner, so he's at home. Plus, he sheds too much. And usually I don't bring him with me on over the summertime. And I had him, and he was just it's just too much hair, and it starts to disgust me when I see it too much, and I get irritated, and it's just So like no, can't do it. Do y'all any one of y'all have a Kenworth and a refrigerator in your Kenworth? Cause I have a question. What in the heck is this? What's this for? Where does it go? Is it an ice tray? What is it? Because I don't know where it came from. I don't know what it is, and I don't know what to do with it. I don't know where to put it. I don't know where it goes. Does anybody know what this is? One thing here, it has more power and torque. They do come with fridges. They have fridges just for the Kenworth. This is the refrigerator. I put gold on it, but it's a refrigerator just for Kenworth, and it opens up like a drawer. And you have all of that. Let me turn the camera around. There we go. Then I have my freezer up there with this thing. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna use it for an ice tray. I got some food in here, so I can put stuff down here, and I can put stuff on top of here. And that's my refrigerator. So, Jabez, what the heck is this then? Because my other friend, he had a Kenworth and his light was blue, but there's nowhere for me to put this down there, back there. Because that's the light right there. Does it go on that? No. I don't know. But that's my refrigerator. All the trucks come with refrigerators, APU, inverters. I have thought about team driving once. And APUs, yes. We have an EPU, not an APU. So it's electrical power unit. APU is a auxiliary power unit. You don't know what that is? I don't either. I'm thinking about taking a picture of it and then Google imaging it, see if it says anything. But that was my video about variant and the upgrade, the money that they're giving us. So if you want to know more about variant and what variant has to offer, you can email me at themoneysquad@hotmail.com. That's the name of my squad here at Variant. Or you can email me at DollFaceTrucker@gmail.com. or you can hit me up on here. I'm not going to give my number out on live, but if you email me, you can call me. I'll give you my number. Mm, Tomorrow I'll be working on my website. I'm paying somebody to do it, and hopefully that'll be done soon. And then you'll be able to go to queenjojan.com or DollFaceTrucker.com as soon as I get it together. But if this video helped you, please like it, share it, comment on it. Tell me what you look for in a trucking company. What do you look for in a trucking company? Challenge me. What do you think that variant can't do that your company does? Put it in the comments and let me know. I'm trying to do better at doing shorter videos. So, thank you. I appreciate that, D Mitch. Um, Put it in the comments, let me know. And I'm gonna try to come up with more videos. I really am. I gotta make a happy medium between stuff that I want to do and sleep. But in the long run, or anywho, whatever I want to say, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you on the other side.